General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement.
Ach, dobrze, że je zabiłem.
A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
Całe ja oczywiście.
Your confidence is delicious. I can see why the Absolute might be hungry to dig deeper into that mind of yours. I certainly
Mam
am.
dosyć zielonych, jeśli o to pytasz.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
O,
Ocean soaks into her mind's palette. But there
Dziękuję.
is purpose to her exploration.
She is formidable. But how many days of passion will you get out of her? How many nights? The Absolute will give you something that can last.
bara od karluchy.
With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body.
Jak w
I
cyberpunku
have
z panem.
already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. By serving General Thorm, I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar,
No
to
była coś
retrieve it.
karteczka o
The
Baltazarze.
relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
A jeśli nie
Death
żyje?
would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Czym jest relikt w takim razie?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
Tajemnicza, może nam się przydać. Intuicja.
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
Norma.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
This Gith slate looks like the other.
O,
Story about the Githyanki prince.
bierzemy co się da.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Come on, open up.
Nie wiem, czy warto go okradać, ale jak nie, to najwyżej go zabijemy. Jak się będzie rzucał. Ktoś ma trucie w mojej drużynie? Nie dodajesz od kwasu? Czy kwas to jest zatrucie? Dobre pytanie, nie wiem. Masz płaszcz. Lata rękę. Ty, a to też były drzwi. A te drzwi są tutaj. Mnie nie chcieli wpuścić. Ciekawe.
What's that?
A? Chory psychik. To jest pułapka, obstawiam. Albo nie. Tam było coś o medycynie. O, to jest spoko. No wiem, nad czym się zastanawiać. O proszę. O. No tak.
Swift and lethal. It has it.
No dobij go. Ja myślałem, że to jedno.
With haste.
Bo kliknęliśmy to i tu jest jeszcze kolce, dokładnie. Tam to skrzeszało chyba, no dobra. I tu trzeba coś wsadzić. Może serce? To zapach krwi w ogóle. Pięknie.
This night song sounds like the
Pieśń
source
Nocy.
of Ketheric's immortality.
Nice name. Wonder if it's a music box or
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles,
Aha.
but they were already imbued with Nethery's magic. So where did that magic come from?
A ritual circle. Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
One są poniszczone, to czy chcę je brać?
broken moon lamp.
Dobra, pierdoli się najwyżej za chwilę.
A seat that has seen many occupants, none of their own volition, and none in comfort.
To.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3.
A druga?
The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelemon. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
No. Czy żyje? I czy zbieramy to po prostu, żeby obalić tą królową potem?
It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself, and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Kithraki.
Jakim jest smok?
Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith I would preside as queen of the Githyanki. Ephelemon remains the queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves.
Odniosę mauzoleum?
Whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Form's will alone. Not wanted. Not needed. Leave.
No tak. Wspomniał o Mintarze niestety. Którą niestety zabiliśmy.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
Ta w sumie jedyna, której... W sensie, część rodziny, której nie udało nam się spotkać. Tu jest klejnot przejścia. Myślę, że to relikt już.
That might be worth a look.
Do drugiej strony też? Nie. Rękawica Shar. Mhm.
Let my name be known.
Szczury.
Feed your bodies and rest your minds. Lady Shar needs her warriors strong and ready.
No traps, please. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Siema, dzieciaki.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave! Talking of you, intruder, invader, unworthy one. These halls are not for you. Try it. A lot more guts than you'd expect. A lot more.
Okej.
Even the rats have the good.
A place of offering to the Dark Lady. May she embrace the entire world.
Oj. Nie wypadnie, nie?
Your silent gesture vanishes into a pitiless, dark void. Your heart aches faintly with an inexplicable feeling of loss.
You do not belong here.
Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it, manipulates it like a puppet.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She is no use for old, faithless bones.
You plunder. You meddle. You upset my plans.
Czy ten Baltazar je kontroluje?
Zrel lacks imagination. Zrel lacks faith. Zrel lacks in many ways, but I do not. Leave before... Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me, a wall of bone and blade against the darkness, now!
What's up for
Baltazar.
discussion?
Ah, the interloper. And in one piece as well. Not just any true soul would have succeeded in following my path through this place. You should be pleased.
Do
you truly expect your betters to sully their hands to aid you at every turn, true soul?
To powiedział, że
Such a
jesteś
poor
lepszy ode
grasp
mnie.
of hierarchy. But never mind. Your potential may outweigh your ignorance. I am Balthazar, chief advisor to General Thorn, and entrusted with a mission of utmost importance. Do you know what is at stake here?
W sumie to nie do końca. O. Tego bym się w sumie dowiedział. Dziękuję.
It comes back to you. Balthazar headed a monastic order that controlled a place called Ankethran in the deserts of Kalimshan, but he is long dead from what you recall.
Oh, him. Yes, I decided to take his name for myself. After taking his
Tak, jacyś popierdolony. Jak
Suits
wszyscy
me
tutaj jak na
better,
razie.
I think. But enough idle chatter. Keep to the matter at hand. You do know what's at stake here. Yes. I do not cower. I plan. I command. I create. General Thorn trusts me. He knows I will deliver. He knows I will stand by him long after all others wilt and fall. You and all the rest have only one body with which to serve. I have as many as I care to make.
To przechodzi z ciała do ciała.
Interesting and private. Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my creations kill you right now, thief.
No
Private. Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my Fine. Your usefulness may outweigh your insolence for now. There are much grander things at stake. The Night Song is my finest
Ty
creation.
je stworzyłeś?
If I never exceed myself, I will still die happy. Not that I ever intend to do something as gauche as truly dying, of course. Now, given your prying nature, I have work for you as a scout. The Night Song lends the General his strength, his invulnerability. It must be recovered before his enemies attempt to exploit it. And spoil the surprise? I think not. But let's just say that the Night Song
I
was
to
a
ciekawego
unique
miał na imię
specimen
wcześniej,
even
skoro
before
przyjął
I
imię po
began
kimś
my
innym.
work. Words, even my words, are woefully insufficient.
Może był kimś ważny w tym
When you see
świecie.
for yourself, you will understand. I do not need you or your help, but you are here in spite of that, so I may as well make use of you.
Ale cię
The
zajebę.
Night Song
Oj
is
tak.
close, but the way is barred, and Shar's dead are uncooperative. Clear the path for me by blade, cunning, or whatever it takes. I will remain here until you have succeeded, or fallen.
I'd trust this gas bag about as far as I can throw him, which isn't far. But perhaps better to play along for now.
Fine. I will assign flesh to aid you on your way. Ring this bell, and he will come. My brother is no intellectual powerhouse, but he is strong, loyal, and punctual. Should a fight turn against you, remember the bell. Flesh will remain here until called. But don't fear, he has very sharp hearing. I chose his ears myself. Now, get to work.
Najsik. Dobra, czemu mi się... Bo ten łuk się kurwa świeci.
Time to press ahead. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
No pół czasu kurwa, zaraz tu spędzę tylko gasząc pierdolone światło. Idź.
Looks like an ambush.
To nazwany diabelstwem. Dobra, to my też, nie? Zasadzka.
Breathe deep and move.
Co trzeba zrobić? Czy się pokonać, czy... Kurwa, jakbym miał kogoś zabijać pierwszego, to posępną, żeby ich nie healowało.
Heating up. Down the hatch.
Time for some bloody work.
Ciekawe zwarcie.
I'm ready.
Dawaj kryta. Najsik.
In position.
I will ascend.
Close at hand.
Moja laser posiada coś takiego jak rozmycie w cieniu?
Got to focus.
Niesamowite.
Another fight. Let's go.
Chyba gra mi właśnie pokazuje, jak powinienem grać sobą.
Watch this.
Victory awaits.
Nie mów.
Dying. Not on my watch.
Zawsze.
Swift and lethal. I am fury. I am death.
Faith that she will guide me. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me. On I go.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
What can silence the night song?
That's curious.
To jest iluzorek? Może jeszcze
Some
leczyć
blades,
część?
always sharp.
All right. What now? Might not be the time. That's not going to work. Might not be the time.
What can silence the night song?
Never wanted the easy path.
To ma akurat to. Good question.
This is no ordinary spear. It may be important.
Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon her enemies.
All right. Time time to skulk about.
Eat it.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Odporność na uderzenia z zimna. Ale gówno.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Some oil over here.
Weaker than a legion.
O, cięte trucizna.
Come on, up. Take your
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Out of sight, out of mind.
Some oil over here.
I won't give in.
Identycznie, kurwa. Gdzie on kurwa jest?
Now this is my happy place. Covered.
Taking position.
No, zajebiście. No i tak nie masz co robić.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Aha.
Hello? You are not food. You
Oh.
are friend. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins.
O.
Yes, fun. Ooh, more. Ooh, more.
A drapek? Jest drapek. Tam jest drapek.
I need a quick word.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone.
Fajnie, że mają
I'll
takie
never forget
interakcje.
him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him. I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies. I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy
I dalej chcę popełnić samobójstwo.
beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Babe or crone, coward or hero, death is assured. Mistra's forgiveness is not. If you knew the end was near, would you not want to ensure it had meaning? I am terrified. I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it.
Bo nie chcesz tego robić.
There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our
A nie
adventures.
zostawiaj nas, dużo przed nami.
This would have been so much easier if it was just me, but it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mistra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
Nie no, my ziomki jesteśmy. Gwiazdy sobie pooglądamy zorzę polarną. A skąd ja mam kurwa kaca nagle? Przecież nic nie piłem. Albo po tym kurwa pająku jak go lizałem. Jest taka możliwość.
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company. I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I
count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Ta-da.
Careful. I may just take you up on that.